Hi, I am Chitra.
I am Madhavi.
I'm Jyoti.
I'm Suchitra.
Together, we are your hosts
On the Aedge podcast.
We bring you stories and experiences.
From our experiments around learning, marketing, and design.
These are stories of people, technology,
And people interacting through technology.
Of what we see, create,
and recommend.
According to the stats for this year 2022, the average Indian spends 4 hours and 5 minutes on their smartphone. How then can marketers stay away from the digital world? Type digital marketing into your Google search bar. You'll see 2.5 billion hits, nothing less. Digital marketing has become a buzzword today. Businesses of all sizes in the B2B and B2C space need a strong digital presence. You must be able to market to potential customers wherever they are online. If your business has recently started digital marketing, or it wants to up the ante, or you're simply curious about digital marketing, this episode is for you. Pavithra Rao and I discuss the typical queries and issues companies revving up their digital marketing engines face. On to the show now. Hi everybody, welcome to this episode of the Aedge podcast. I am very happy to introduce you all to Pavithra Rao, who is a good friend and a digital marketeer. Pavithra heads the digital marketing team at Clearly Blue. She has been freelancing as a digital marketeer and also training people in digital marketing for about 6 years now. I think training runs in her blood.
Yes.
At Clearly Blue, she handles both our in-house and the client projects in both the B2B and the B2C space. Pavithra, welcome to our show.
Hey Madhavi, thank you.
Let's start with your origin story, Pavithra. What got you into digital marketing?
That's a long story, Madhavi. I basically started my career as a software QA engineer. Have close to 8 years of experience in this field. I wanted to switch my career from QA to any other the top careers back in 2015. That's when I realized, and I did a lot of research on that, how and where, which career I should switch to. That's when I realized digital marketing was there that time in India and it was booming up. I knew zero about this concept, but then I tried and I loved it. Here you go, I'm sitting in front of you today.
What do you like the most about digital marketing then?
The thing that I like most about the digital marketing is it's a constantly evolving concept. A lot of platforms are available. It's become a day-to life, I guess. It's a concept where it never dies. That's why I like digital marketing. That's it.
Why do you think digital marketing is a top field? Why is it so ubiquitous? Why does everyone need it?
Because the platforms that are evolving in digital marketing, then and there you can see there's a new platform is coming up. When you see the new platform is coming up, there's a set of audience who starts using these platforms, and that becomes a marketing channel for any business. So there's a constant learning happening here. It's not something which you feel that it's going to saturate in a couple of years. No, that's not the way. You can actually go and play around with the platforms and see how you can utilize these platforms for your brands and everything. Digital marketing, 5 years from now or 10 years from now, it's going to be a top-rated career option for all of us.
Can you share some instances where digital marketing has been like a game changer, some success stories with digital marketing?
Oh, great, Madhavi. I think we all know a brand called Myntra, popular B2C brand. Myntra changed the complete aspect of clothing industry from traditional to a digital. Back in our days, Madhavi, we always had a concept of going to a shop, wear a dress, look for many options, and then buy. Or else you go to 10 different shops and then choose one. That was a trend of buying a clothes. How did Myntra change that? Myntra completely changed this pattern using our digital platforms back in 2011 or 12. And now today, if you want to buy something for yourself, you don't think of going to a mall and buying it. You just open your phone and say that, okay, buy clothes.
Yeah.
So that's the trend today.
Especially I think with the lockdown, all of us have
Yes.
been doing a lot more
Exactly.
shopping online.
That's how it is. I really love the concept of how Myntra became a game changer in this industry and used the digital platforms in order to convey his messages to the audience.
He
Yes.
built trust digitally
Exactly.
online.
Yes.
I think that's
So,
really hard.
Very hard. If you look at Nykaa brand, the brand started recently. We don't know about that brand. I did. Were you aware of that brand maybe when they started?
No.
Exactly. But today we know about this brand. But how? The marketing channels that they were used, where our audience are present, youngsters are present. Your hot channel platforms like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or Snapchat. And today Nykaa is a brand. Your wardrobe must contain Nykaa's product today.
What do you think makes digital marketing effective?
I feel that choosing the right platforms for your brand to understand what's your product, where I can sell it. So, Madhavi, when it comes to choosing the digital marketing or platforms, many of us are aware digital marketing means social media channels for me. No, it's not. It is a myth. Digital marketing is nothing but the platform which are available digitally for you to target your set of audience. So knowing your audience and knowing the availability of your audience in those platforms makes digital marketing effective. Targeting the set of audience. For example, if I am a B2C brand, I want to sell my product to the age group of between 18 to 25. I probably will not be able to sell or get the revenue if I market my product on Facebook. The channels, different channels for me would be Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Knowing your product and knowing your audience and where are they available. Based upon that, selecting the different platforms for your products. That's when the digital marketing for your brand becomes really, really effective.
You're saying because on these platforms you can
Yes.
target specific
Yes.
audiences,
Yes.
your marketing is more targeted
Exactly.
rather than broadcasting the same
Exactly.
message to a broad audience
Exactly.
where many may
Yes.
not even be
Yes.
interested
Yes.
in that.
Yes. But I have to give an example for this particular scenario. A tech company like White Hat Junior. What is a product? What are they selling?
Training.
And who are the audience? Kids. The age group between 5 to 12. But who is the decision maker? Parents. Where would you target them? And what are the ad copies? So it should cater to both the types of audience, parents as well as your kids. When it comes to target audience, that's how you can beautifully, it can be done using digital platforms compared to your traditional platforms. When you use traditional mode for this is going to be a more of a broader audience. Do not know whether you have reached up to the right set of audience over here, but then with the help of digital channels, you can ensure that you target the right set of audience and get the right set of results that you are looking for.
Excellent. Pavithra, let me put on the hat of a small business owner or the startup co-founder. We have now come up with an idea. The first thing we're going to do is put up a website.
Correct.
What kind of digital marketing do I need at this point?
You already have a website.
I have put up my website.
Website is live. Great.
Yeah.
But then I would say you should have started your marketing or digital marketing. It should go hand in hand, Madhavi. So your website is live. You now want to do digital marketing to promote your website, then I would say you're too late for this.
Too late.
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
I just put up a website.
No, it's late.
Okay, so what should I have done?
So you should have already created or designed a marketing channels for your business, because website is building and the content that a website should have. Have you decided on that? Which page or what is your landing page? What's the content in the page? Has it been structured or designed, and you know that it caters to my audience? You would assume that.
The first thought I would have would be I want to put up a one-pager, establish my identity online,
Okay.
and give some access to people about how to reach me or
Okay.
where to reach me.
Okay.
But I have not yet dealt with all of the other pages.
Okay.
You're saying that I should have started with all of that already at the
Yes.
point of putting it in the website
Yes.
itself.
Yes. Digital marketing is not something which you get the result in probably 10 or 15 days of your time. Or not 30 days. There is no timeline for this. Some platforms may take 9 months to show results. Some platforms might take like 1 week. You always suggest to all my clients that you work parallelly. If the website is building, parallelly you should also build your channels to reach out to your audience. So it should go hand in hand.
Does this mean establishing my presence on social
Yes.
media channels? Are there things you want me to do on the website too?
Yes. So when the website is built, you can create a social media channels and say, hey, we are coming soon. Wait for us. Our
Okay.
website is launching soon. So the kind of presence that you're already creating and audience are aware of it. When you actually launch your website, you could see kind of traffic which is coming to your website, which may turn into your results or the conversions. So I would say always ensure that website is building, it is taking time. Meanwhile, build your marketing channels on digital platforms.
Should I have a presence on all of the social media channels because there are so many of them right now?
No, it depends on which market segment you're targeting. Are you a B2C? Are you a B2B? And what is your geographic target audience? Do you want to target only India audience? You want to target US audience? It depends on that. For example, if you are a B2C and your target audience are customers who are youngsters, then you must have Instagram channel. You should be really active on this particular channel and Snapchat. But when your target audience varies between 40 to 60 or 35 to 60, then you must concentrate more on Facebook. Other than that, there is Google and you have drip campaigns. The weightage which is given to which channel, that should have been decided much before you start or go live.
This is what we did for our products,
Yes.
Smarten. The product is geared towards 10th standard students,
Yes.
but they are not the people who are actually making the buying decision.
Yes.
It's the parents. We targeted them both on Facebook,
Facebook.
and
Insta.
and if I recall correctly, our engagement on Insta was all the younger audience.
Yes.
And Facebook was mostly the parents asking queries about what is
Queries
this, what is
about-
that.
Yes, exactly. There are hundreds of channels available. For example, TikTok, it was there in India, but now it's not there. Depending upon the product that you sell and depending upon who's the decision maker, you should wisely choose your platforms and invest your time on these platforms rather than just blast all your posts or your content on all the platforms.
Thank you for that, Pavithra. Clearly, a lot of people who are just starting their digital marketing journey don't know what to do. Like
Yes.
just I was asking you, what
Yes.
platform should I be on?
Yes.
What are some of the typical questions that clients come to you with, or misconceptions or disinformation that they have when they approach you and now you need to educate them?
Oh, that's a great question, Madhavi. Client approaches us. The first question they ask is, ma'am, please do digital marketing for us. We would like to see the results in 5 days, 10 days. We don't have time. Second question is this. The third question would be, please bring my website on Google first page in 30 days.
Can I also ask you that?
No, absolutely not.
I want my page, number one, first
Yes,
search result.
Yes. And the fourth question would be, ma'am, my competitor is already ranking.
Okay.
I'm new to this business. I want to beat this competitor. Would you be able to do some digital marketing exercise and bring my website to the top page? I want to beat my competitor.
Okay.
The competitor is already there in the market for the last 10 years, but he is a newcomer.
Okay.
So these are the typical questions. Fifth question would be, please do digital marketing for us. It's quite simple. All you have to have is a social media pages, right?
So what skills do you think we need to invest in to have a digital marketing team? Should you have a certain background or can anybody pick it up? Can a programmer do digital marketing, or does that person have to be a writer to do digital marketing?
Definitely. Anyone. As long as you know how to tap into this platforms and you know who are your audience, the marketing concepts, and a bit of tech savvy, I would say, anybody can get into digital marketing, but not all can become a successful digital marketer. That comes with the experience that you gain.
Is this an art or a science?
It's an art.
It's an art. We're going to go with that because there's
Yeah.
just so much information. At
Yes.
some point, your gut has to take over too, and it
Correct.
can't be entirely data based. All right. All of these questions are very valid questions though. What is a reasonable timeline that I should expect to see results if I'm a B2B customer?
Alright, that's a tricky one, Madhavi.
Okay.
Each platform takes their own time to show up their results. the algorithm works in a different way, and every time there's a algorithm gets updated frequently. So there is not particular timeline that I can write it on a paper and give it to you and say within 30 days I'll show this results, or within 60 days I'll show this results. It's a action that we keep constantly and consistently. In that case, I will not be able to give you a timeline to any of our clients and say that I will do SEO activities for you and show you the results in probably 30 days. If that's been given to you, then I would say go back and negotiate with them again. So
Okay.
there is absolutely no particular timeline that I could give you. It depends on how active, consistent we are with these platforms. That's how it is.
So am I looking at it like a few months at least to actually develop a presence and build an audience?
Yes, it usually takes close to 6 months to 9 months for you to become studying this platform and start seeing the results. See, we are playing with the audience here. We are trying to understand their mentality here, what they like, what they don't. When I want to market my product, I would like to understand their pain point and my solution to their pain point. It takes time. It takes time for audience to believe our product or our solution, because there are already thousands of similar products available in the market, and why one should leave that and come and buy yours. It takes time. In my career, I've seen any digital marketing results that you can expect as a minimum of 6 months of time.
Okay.
After 6 months, you slowly and steadily you start seeing the results.
Okay, so I have to tell my team I'm not giving you results in 1 week or 15
Yes.
days. We need at least
Yes.
6 months
So
investment.
that's the red alert for you when somebody says I get the results in 5 days or 15 days.
Alright. We talked about the B2B space right now. Is it different for the B2C space? Can you get quicker results there? How is B2B different from B2C?
So B2B is a very large play. The decision makers in B2B, I might sound as a decision maker, but there are others also. So choosing the different channels for B2B play and conveying your message to the B2B players, this is very, very different than your B2C. So Madhavi, I just want to ask you a question. Have you seen any kind of ad copies where Hrithik Roshan is promoting for a B2B product?
No, nothing comes to mind.
Yes.
I see him advertising gyms though.
Yeah.
B2C.
Exactly. So here we don't play this game. We play very high level, which could connect with our B2B players. When we start for a B2B product, the digital marketing concepts that we use is completely different. We probably use 1 or 2 channels consistently and steadily to acquire the leads for our business. The most effective channel I would say for B2B play is LinkedIn platform. If you look at for social media, your SEO results and your drip campaigns. And also this has to be very, very consistent and steady. You probably cannot try for 3 months and you don't get the reply in 3 months and you say I'm done. So that's why this is a very tricky play when it comes to B2B.
And what about B2C?
B2C, there's a high competition. So that's an easy method for me to showcase or convey my messages to the B2C audience. It takes 2 seconds for my audience to make a decision on Facebook. On an average, people take at least 5 or 6 times before they even click on my ad copy. But that's an effective platform. Have you seen any B2C ads because there's Shah Rukh Khan in it and you click on that ad?
Oh yes, and I would definitely click on that. I love Shah Rukh
You
Khan.
at least want to click on that ad and see what is the product all about.
Correct.
So you did your job. As a marketeer, for me, I would want at least my audience to click on it and read it. When it comes to brand awareness, that's what we want to spread the awareness about our product. But when it comes to B2B, it takes time to spread your awareness, and that's when you click on it. The time taken for B2B versus time taken for B2C, depending upon the platforms that you choose, it varies.
That's very interesting. The challenges in the two platforms are very different.
Yes.
Although the audience may be present on the
Yes.
same set of platforms, the kind of things that they expect on platforms is also different.
Exactly.
So even
Correct.
if the decision maker is sitting on Facebook,
Yes.
they're probably not going to make a company-based decision on
Yes,
that.
yes.
They'll take it more seriously
Yes.
if it's on LinkedIn.
Yes.
Because that's our professional
Yes.
network.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Pavithra, back to my small business owner hat. I have a list of customers whom I've been serving offline, and I have their data right now. Can I use this data to grow my business online using digital marketing?
Definitely, you can use this. We also have a lot of options on this digital platform where you can use this as a data point and target your existing customers as well as your new customers. Madhavi, you can also have a chat with your existing customers. We call it as a discovery calls. And you can share your new set of services that you're offering. We do that for Clearly Blue often with our customers. Whenever we have a word with our customers, we also ensure that the set of new services that we have come up with. That's very, very essential for a startup to acquire clients for their business.
That's really great to know. I've come across this term growth hacking.
Okay.
What does this mean? How do I suddenly get explosive growth for my business? Can I do this with digital marketing?
I would say no, not in the initial level, unless your content is too good and goes viral in probably 24 hours of time.
People are selling courses on growth hacking for 500 rupees
Yes.
and they promise results in like 10 days, 15 days.
Madhavi, like I said, digital marketing is an art.
Okay?
Yes.
And art takes time.
Art takes time. If somebody is telling that I can ensure that your growth, your business revenue goes from X to 2X, then there is a red alert for you. It's a slow, steady process which wins the race at the end. I would say, yes, growth. You will grow definitely in the future, but then it's not something which you get it in probably 5 or 10 days of time.
Okay?
It takes time and the content. So it's all about the content as well. How would you tweak your content according to your audience taste? The audience are very, very, very choosy when it comes to the products. Sometimes they like this, sometimes they don't. What they like, what they don't is really important for us. So slowly and steadily you can grow your business. But then if somebody comes from anywhere and says that I can grow your business in 5 to 10 days from X to 2X, then again that's a red alert for you.
So if I throw a lot of money into paid marketing, is that going to give me great results instantly?
Probably, provided you target the right set of audience and you have invested that money in the right platforms. You choose what are your different platforms that you will be targeting your audience or reaching out to your audience, and invest your entire budget for that in that platform. I think I have an example here. So I was going through one health-based company that struck me because I was reading their annual report,
Okay.
which said that they're spending a lot of crores of money into digital marketing, but they're not getting the output out of it. The revenue that they're receiving is not that great. That struck me as like, why? That's when I started stalking their pages. I went to their Facebook page, I went to their Instagram page, I went to their all presence basically, and I found out that the product they are selling, the areas that they are targeting, and the presence that they have, the importance that they're giving are totally incorrect. They're mismatching.
Okay.
So in that case, even if you're spending crores of money, it's hard to get the result that you're expecting. That's how it is. I have a budget, spend and get the results. No, it has to be a strategic move wherein you understand who are the target audience, what is that you want to sell to the set of audience, and this how you want to split that budget into various platforms. So that's also matters, Madhavi.
You're able to get the data. What metrics are you looking at for
Yes.
making these decisions?
Yes, that's the beauty of digital marketing. We get this data. So I would say that before you invest crores of money, analyze the data. And then you decide which platform, where, how much. share your budget accordingly.
We talked about content.
Yes.
Does good content mean my post goes viral? And should making something be viral, should that be an explicit goal for me?
You're sounding like one of the clients now.
I am your client. I am the small business owner. So what do? I want to make my content
That's
viral.
a typical question that I get every time. I have this content. I feel that it is really good. Make this viral. I want to put that in a quote and say that make this viral. So viral is a very beautiful concept that we have. You do not know which content goes viral. The content that you like may not be liked by the audience. The content you say, okay, that's fine, that's a regular content that I liked by your audience. So
Okay.
every content is a good content for me. So you should, whenever you publish it on your respective media, social platform, you think from this angle, oh, this content might go viral for me.
Okay.
But when it goes viral, plus point for you.
Does this actually translate into business?
Sometimes yes.
Sometimes.
Yes, it does.
So should it be an explicit goal?
Yes. So this is for a social media marketers. I would say when you publish it, you publish any kind of post, don't just publish it in because that's your work. Publish it thinking this content may go viral. And the content creators who are creating, the graphic designers who are designing the creative for your business, you should have that as a goal. I want my creative to go viral. So it's a win-win situation for all of us. That's how it is. So let's hope that one of our posts should go viral.
Yes, I'm totally with you on that. Waiting for that post to go viral.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, I really want to thank you for coming on our episode today and sharing so freely. I
Yes.
learned a lot from you today.
Thank you,
Pavithra.
Madhavi.
Thank you so much.
Please subscribe to the Aedge podcast on your favorite podcast channel. We are on Google, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more. If you liked this episode, please share it with your friends. If you have stories to share and want to be featured on our podcast, write to us at podcasts@adepticlabs.com.